can't come to the table and just have you say, this is what we're doing. Because that's how this whole thing has gone. Look at how far up this barricade is. This is a physical act of saying this is what we're doing. And so are we going to have this conversation? Are we going to get the governor's office on the phone? Are we going to have this conversation to negotiate, to truly negotiate, to have a compromise where we're honored and so are you guys? So we can move forward in a positive way and we can all achieve our goals here. We're not trying to sit and get flooded out. We don't want that either. We don't want to pollute the land or the river. We don't want that. But it is hard to sit here in this camp every day on edge because look at all these people here. It's hard.
Since this whole thing began, we'll come down here and we'll meet with John Doe and Jane Doe. Yeah. And then 2 days later, it's different.
You speak of this communication, right? I've been in the negotiation group since August. Every single one of them, the old administration, everything, takes what we say, flips it around, and uses it against us.
Okay, well.
We can't.
Well, and I think that's the change in our leadership with my boss. I get
Your boss, or whoever, however, just broke down, named us in putting this barricade up. Said my name personally. Said his name personally. We did not do that. You were at that meeting. Okay. We never once said that.
I agree.
We never once brought it up. The last meeting, we didn't bring it up. And I appreciate you acknowledging that.
Yep, I agree.
But what I'm saying is, from here on out, we need to work together.
Absolutely.
So we're in a state of absolute mistrust.
Yeah,
There's zero trust. Even if you could go into the negatives of trust, that's how far we are because of everything that's happened.
Well,
so we can come together, but that's not going to come without a give.
I agree.
It's unrealistic to say that we have until the 22nd to finish this. The only way to accomplish that is to hurt people, to forcibly remove people, to bulldoze down structures, to destroy and desecrate.
I know.
So that's unrealistic and it's not honoring us.
I agree.
So that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I agree.
Is that we have that extension on there, a realistic timeline of where we can actually create this harmony and move forward together.
And I think the key to that is that technical assessment. Okay, how many loads and numbers does it take to clean this up in 5 days, 4 days? Is that doable? I don't know that.
Right.
If we give them the assessment and then we set daily goals, that they help us with, and we accomplish those daily goals, well, we accomplish this, would that help you?
Absolutely.
Not move in because you can show your boss, look, they did this today and they said they were going to.
To be productive, we need to feel safe. So that is not negotiable. We need an extension. We need a specific date, and that has to happen before. We're willing to let your people come in escorted, and if we got those objectives accomplished, you guys can come. Your experts can all come in.
Okay.
So it's got to be a conversation between my boss and the governor. That's got to happen. That evacuation order for the 22nd, like you guys said, you're going to stay here, whatever the case may be. But enforcement of that is what we can discuss. Does it need to be enforced on the 22nd, or can we be flexible on that date? Do it.
My worry is that we're just going to be pushed around again. And you guys are gonna achieve what you want today, and then we're just gonna be postponed until some conversation.
I've driven down here the past 3 days. All right, I'm not afraid to come down here and talk to you guys, mano a mano, with some of the folks from the state and me representing the Corps. We're not afraid to do that and have these conversations in a diplomatic manner to keep the ball rolling.
What do we lose if they do it? If they go in and assess, they're already doing that.
So the worry is that it's you guys are gathering intel. You guys are there, and you have to acknowledge that it's stupid to say that, but it's real. It's real. This, we're surviving every day in this camp, and that's a threat to us.
And you're gonna have someone riding with them,
and
right?
I can't just give you good faith. I apologize, not as on a personal level. I apologize, but on a bigger scale, I'm not sorry. I don't. You guys, we have not been given a place where we can trust you guys at all, any of you guys. And so we're willing to say, okay, let's sit at the table and let's try to start trusting each other. But right now, the situation that's presented is saying back to the same thing, is saying, well, this is what we're going to do. And then we'll talk about doing what you guys want tomorrow.
Like I said, I'll come down here as often as you want to have the conversation.
I respect that, but I'm looking for something more than that. I'm looking for the governor and the Army Corps to have this conversation, and so we can't let anybody in until that happens.
Okay, good to go, sir. So that was Colonel Henderson, as you know, is the commander of the Omaha district, and he said he's flexible. He's willing to work with you guys on that date as long as the cleanup is happening and we're making it happen. He's flexible.
Okay. Is he willing? Is he open to and willing to?
He's open and willing
release
to release another statement.
Okay.
We just need cooperation to allow us to get on, and he's willing to
I've
do
already
that
written
statement.
it. It's in my, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so we're willing.
Can you do that?
To clarify, so he's saying that he would be willing to, based on the assessment, then he would look at maybe shifting the date.
No,
after the assessment.
we're flexible with the date, irregardless of doing the assessment, and we'll work with the tribe and the representatives here to go with that date, and then so that's where he's at, and he's willing to sign it, and we can have that continued conversation.
If we can do
Are we
that.
good with that?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
So
All right.
Taking your word for the
No, I'm with you. I'm with you, and like I said, we're working with you. So.
We don't
Just
all
a
have to be
question
enemies.
as to where and the when.
We'll say.
So it'll be a similar statement to what was said before, but the date will be adjusted based on our conversations over the next few days.
Okay.